weeks, we've been wondering just what it was that a private investigator named Steve Fisher found inside David's home when he was given access last October.
This is big. This is big because it was always a question of whether or not they were really investigating him and gathering evidence regarding a charge.
Today's court hearing in the Celeste case revealed some shocking new details about David and his possible involvement. During the February 25th hearing, investigators explained that David is now officially the #1 suspect in the passing of Celeste Rivas. This was a major moment in the case because for the first time the judge clearly demanded that David should be arrested. The judge stated that David must face a grand jury in connection with the passing of Celeste. According to the court documents, the state of California is continuing its investigation against David, who may have committed serious offenses related to Celeste's passing. Inside the official court files it was written that the investigation is focused on David as the main target. The documents mention that David may be connected to one count of a serious crime. This new information shocked many people who have been following the case. After the hearing, many reports started saying that the case is now moving faster than before. Investigators believe they are getting closer to the truth, and the grand jury process could decide what happens next. This hearing made it clear that David is now facing serious legal trouble and the investigation is far from over.
Now pending in the Superior Court of the County of Los Angeles, the above entitled grand jury investigation by the state of California against Target David Burke, wherein Target may be involved in having committed the following criminal offenses against the laws of the state of California, to wit, 1 count of murder. This is big. This is big because it was always a question of whether or not they were really investigating him and gathering evidence regarding a charge.
Investigators were able to make David the #1 suspect after new evidence was discovered on his iPhone. During the court hearing, prosecutors showed information that they believe connects David to the events surrounding Celeste. One of the most important pieces of evidence was a message that was shown inside the courtroom. The message mentioned a hill near a drainage area and questioned David about what happened there. This message immediately caught the attention of everyone in the courtroom. Investigators also discovered that David took several suspicious photos in a single night. Authorities believe these photos may show the locations David visited and what he was doing during that time. These photos appeared to document his movements in a way that investigators found very suspicious. But the situation became even worse for David when new information was revealed in court. Court records showed that David's family members have now been summoned to testify as witnesses before a grand jury in the passing of Celeste Rivas. Investigators believe David's family may have important information about the case. Another strange situation involved David's Tesla. Just hours before the Tesla was scheduled to be auctioned from the impound lot, someone suddenly came and picked it up. Investigators believe this timing was not a coincidence and that David wanted the car back before anything else could happen to it. This new evidence made the case against David even stronger.
Let me read you what Steve recently posted on X, okay? David's Tesla, the vehicle in which Celeste Rivas Hernandez was found, was held by LAPD for only 48 hours to process evidence. After that, it was returned to the impound lot for David to retrieve, which he had not done until today. The Tesla was scheduled to go to auction tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., and I had planned to attend and inspect it. However, in the final hours before auction, David, or someone with power of attorney acting on his behalf, picked it up. When I checked last week, the storage fees were approximately $10,500, as the vehicle had been released and available for pickup since September 10th, before Celeste had been identified. I hope just the thought of that vehicle haunts David and anyone else that knew Celeste was in the trunk for the rest of their lives.
The sudden pickup of David's Tesla made investigators believe that David knew exactly what was happening in the investigation. Many people believe he wanted to recover the Tesla at the last moment because it may have contained important evidence. News reports started saying that David will likely face serious charges in connection with the passing of Celeste Rivas. The grand jury reviewing the case will soon decide whether there is enough evidence to officially charge him. Investigators are also speeding up the case after important discoveries were made at David's rental home. According to reports, a private investigator found a large incinerator inside the house. The incinerator was capable of reaching temperatures up to 1,600 degrees. This discovery raised serious questions because owning this type of incinerator is illegal for regular residents who do not have a farm or special permission. This made investigators question why David had such equipment in his home. Some people believe this shows there may have been a plan to get rid of evidence connected to Celeste. However, it appears that the plan may not have been completed. Investigators also believe that Celeste may have been staying at David's second rental house, which was located in a more private area. It was also discovered that David recorded a video inside the same house in February 2025. Around the same time, David stopped using his black Tesla and started using a red Tesla instead. Investigators believe this change may be important to the timeline of the case. Authorities now consider this period one of the most important moments in the investigation.
Hey guys, I know I haven't posted on this account in a little minute, but I just had some words to share with you for 2025. Despite all the craziness that's going on, all the turmoil, the natural disasters, the pain and things like that this year, I just wanted to tell you guys not to be discouraged and not to lose hope and not to turn your face from God in these times of evil. And it seems like just at the start of the year, it's literally January, all this stuff is happening. It's like the most insane, it's February now, but it's the most insane start to a year that I've ever seen. But God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and love and a sound mind. So keep that sound mind, 2025. Stay prayed up.
Investigators also looked closely at a video David recorded inside the rental house. In the video, David talked about wanting people to stop passing away. Some people believe he was talking about general problems in the world, but others think the video sounded strange considering what later happened to Celeste. Because of this, investigators believe the video may have more meaning than it first appeared. It was around this point that federal investigators announced that there may be a second suspect involved in the case. This second suspect is believed to be David's close friend Neo. Private investigators have said that Neo may have been involved in the situation from the beginning. Photos from 2025 show David and Neo spending a lot of time together at parties and private gatherings. In some pictures they were seen posing together and spending time very closely. These photos made investigators believe Neo may have had a strong connection to David during the time Celeste disappeared. This discovery added a new direction to the investigation.
You know who that person is, and do you believe that is the person that moved the Tesla?
So I definitely know who moved that Tesla on that late July before they went on tour. I can't say who the person, and I don't mean I can't say but I don't know who exactly was in that house because it's just a report, but there's video, but you can't make a person out. But somebody was in the house, and being that there's only one key, it's like, okay, who had access at that time? So is it the same person that moved the Tesla? Was another last part of the plan about to go in motion as far as getting rid of her? I don't know.
Reports later confirmed that Neo Langston was arrested after failing to appear in court as a witness. Authorities found Neo in Montana, where he was arrested on a Los Angeles Superior Court warrant for failing to testify. Some reports suggested Neo may have been trying to stay out of sight or spend time with his family before possibly facing serious charges. Neo was taken back to Los Angeles within the same week and appeared in court. He was later released after posting bond. Local residents recorded the moment Neo was arrested, showing several officers at the scene. Investigators believe Neo is an important part of the case. Evidence from David's social media suggests Neo may have been the last person driving the Tesla before it was towed away. Authorities believe Neo may have taken the Tesla from the house where Celeste was staying. People began discussing possible reasons behind the crime. Some believe David and Celeste may have had problems in their relationship. Investigators think there was concern that Celeste might expose information that could damage David's career. Because of this, some people believe David and Neo may have planned the crime together. At one point, reports claimed Celeste was found frozen inside David's car, but this information later turned out to be false. Despite this, investigators still consider Celeste's passing to be possible foul play. Authorities say arrests can still be made even if the exact cause cannot be determined. The investigation is continuing, and many people believe justice for Celeste Rivas may be getting closer.